Alrighty, let's get right into it then. We have I believe this is our final confirmed match of the day, our evening match, Nebula versus Domo. And I'm going to continue to try to invite Nebula, who said 1 sec. I don't have Osu open right now, so I don't know if they're going to be online or not, or when they pop online. But without further ado, let's get right into kind of the intro and kind of a player overview of both these folks, wonderful, skilled folks that we have in this lobby right now. So, we have Nebula as seed 7, Domo as seed 10. And Nebula gave a very consistent performance overall in qualifiers. I believe they are a newcomer to my tournament series and performed quite well overall, getting number 4 to number 7 on basically every map, very consistent. Number 3 on the Hard Rock 2 as well, maybe flexing some precision skills, and is a pretty high rank at 92k when most players in this tournament are 6-digit. Meanwhile, Domo, on the other hand, is no stranger to my tournaments and show matches. He is 365k, pretty deep in the 6-digit, but I believe that he's a scaler because he is a pass player and he plays hard maps basically for fun, not to go for FCs or anything, or to gain rank. Just playing things that are outside of his comfort zone to hopefully set some impressive passes. And that manifested in the last tournament in pretty resounding fashion when Domo ended up defeating some very high skill players in the tournament and taking points off of taking like pretty big points off of those who he didn't win against. So very surprising to see him down at number 12 in Hard Rock once again. I believe that is one of his preferred skill sets. And seed number 10, I believe, does undersell his abilities a little bit. I don't think he practiced too much. I think he did like one run through of the qualifier pool. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from this man, so no one is going to know what to expect from this man. After the last tournament, where he was seed 6, and I was like, oh yeah, he's seed 6. He's probably going to perform about par. He completely shocked me, and so ever since then, I've been a believer. Let's get right into it. Alright. Looks like Nebula's online now. Okay. So the match chat is doubled when I... Hey Scraggs, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You're just in time. Good morning to you too.
I made it.
How have you been doing, Scraggs? How's the 3-hour intermission treated you?
I've been doing good. I've just been editing, really.
Gotcha.
Then I took a quick break, and then you just pinged me right when I was heading downstairs. So
nice. All right.
Yeah, I had to run to my setup.
Well, you didn't have to rush. I can hold out for a little bit, but appreciate your dedication.
I'm always here for the content, you know. Wouldn't miss it. All right, I'm just gonna close my door real quick. 1 second.
All right.
All right, we're back.
All right. So, Nebula, I believe, is in Indonesia, so this is actually morning for them. Yes, morning match. Yeah, when you play OSU tournaments that are like public, you're gonna have to deal with this a lot. But in private events, it doesn't pop up too often. I don't think I have too many people who are like not in the western part of the world, I suppose. But this time we've got some international players, so shout out to y'all. Oh,
Wish Cave World Tour.
Wish Cave World Tour. Oh no, I'm not hosting another World Cup. Fuck no, never again.
I didn't mean to reference that.
Oh hey, Throne in chat. No, you saved Nebula. You saved Nebula. That's what the save me is for. Anyway, and get rolling. I got 61 points. Let's go.
Did you do a test roll?
Yeah, I just did a roll for fun.
Alright.
Leaving the Domo sweep. Alright, not if Throne has anything to say about it.
Yeah, we got seed 7 and seed 10. Interesting.
Alright, Domo 34. Oh no, Nebula with the 32. Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, I just saw the lazy Domo roll.
Luck issue.
Ooh.
Okay. Domo. Second pick. Or second pick. And also, just a disclaimer, Nebula, you're awesome, but I'm not calling you by your username on stream. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. Alright, so they're going second pick, second ban. Alrighty, fair enough. Let's get into the bans then. Alright. And Domo is, of course, not a council member, evidently. Banning the Hidden 2. It is tragic. Stop banning Hidden 2, cowards. SMH. Just say... Okay, Star. Star is like a dedicated Hidden 2 hater. SMH, SMH. Just say, how do you pronounce that, by the way? I don't play...
If this is the
Yai?
Genshin... If this is the Genshin character, I think it's Yai.
Yai? Okay. Nebula is just easier. My council member again for putting it as warm-up. I guess? But, I mean, that's illegal. I'm pretty sure that's illegal in most events to put one of the band maps as the warm-up. Alright, so I guess these
really
two...
funny, though.
I guess these two just don't want to play Hidden. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happened in Nell versus Falcon. They just banned Hidden 2, Hidden 3.
Okay.
Like, stop banning Hidden, cowards. Alright. Alright, getting into the warm-ups now. Y'all like warm-ups.
Clearly, this is how we pull the Yuyuko Hidden 2 back.
Yes.
the only good Hidden 2 Kappa.
True. We pull it as a DT. That was Gutrune's idea, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Unfortunately, I do have to type that username whenever I do any commands.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
So I think Domo is gonna wave his warm-up. I will let Nebula pick one, though. Okay. Base bands. What kind of map is Hidden 3? It's, alt-tech hybrid. It's pretty fun. And unfortunately, it only got played once, I think, in Domo versus J Karate. And that was fun to watch, for sure. Nell believes in the Domo sweep. I don't know, Nell. Domo's got
The Domo fan
mountain
club
to climb.
coming in.
Yeah, the Domo fan club. After the last tournament, I think Nell converted to the Domo fan club. I think, like...
Oh, yeah?
Nell's just in Domo's corner now. After that show match where Domo got, like, 2.0 match cost or something. Holy shit, he's him. Alright. Looks like Nebula's gonna pick a pretty high BPM mid 5-star map. Okay, sure. Looks fun. I take back agreeing with the Hidden 3. SMH. This is the type of propaganda that mechanics players spread about fun and interesting maps that do not require raw aim. SMH.
Alright, let's have a look at tiebreaker. Not tiebreaker, sorry. We're
playing the tiebreaker right now. Let's
go.
go.
I'm a prophet. I'm seeing the future. Okay, so who's counterpick? Sorry,
This is Nebula's warm-up.
I have to wake up. This is Domo's pick. Okay.
This is Nebula's warm-up.
Nebula. Okay. Still waking up here. I just got out of the shower.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, it looks like Domo has stopped playing the map.
Oh.
This is what happens when you adjust your area like 5 minutes before the match. Domo showed like a screenshot of his tablet area, and it's like fucking tiny rectangle on the top left. Like it's in the channel if you want to see it.
Which one? On Winter Wonderland?
Hmm?
In the open channel?
Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing some mutiny in the general channel between Falcon and Nell. We sacrificed Nell. They'll sacrifice Falcon, because their match was a team kill. Basically, they're like
Oh.
very close friends. Nell was like, "I'm gonna
Friendship with Nell
sacrifice
has
Falcon for
ended.
Osu's street cred." It's like worth ruining our friendship. SMH. Oh, that's his normal area. Okay, never mind. Domo, you're actually unhinged. Domo actually posted an image of his tablet area to intimidate Nebula. That's what's happening.
Oh wait, what?
This is blatant intimidation tactics. Also, holy shit, Domo almost overtook Nebula on the warm-up.
Dude, even after giving up in the middle of the map, just climbing it back, what?
Oh, he actually took the lead? What?
The Domo special coming in!
The Domo special!
As
This
Nebula
man
keeps getting these breaks, Domo breaking there too, but Domo taking the lead anyway.
How does he do it? Win on your opponent's warm-up.
Oh my god.
How the fuck does he do it?
The power of the 2% tablet.
The 2% tablet.
Literally, you can literally say Domo's using 2% of his power and it would be correct.
Domo is too powerful for mere mortal minds to comprehend. That's the moral of the story here.
Oh hey, Nell and Falcon are in Twitch chat.
Yeah. I mentioned Falcon and I summoned Falcon, I guess. That's what happened.
Alright,
And that is the warm-up.
It. Domo taking the Nebula counter pick.
Combo gaming, as we like to say in the industry. Anyway. Just here to support the Domo sweep. We've got the Domo fan club out in full effect right now. I'm gonna ask Domo if he wants to do a warm-up. I feel so bad for Throne. Throne is like the only person in Nebula's corner right now. It's like, what are y'all talking about? Turning client. Alright. Okay then. We will go ahead with the match.
Alright, we're just going straight to it. Alright. Quick, easy, simple.
Thank you for the constant posture checks and hydrates, I suppose. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. Nomad 1 as the first pick. Clock strikes the fan favorite. I think this has been picked like almost every match. Nomad 1, the RNG coming into full attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, starting off with the RNG map.
The RNG.
Very bold.
Yeah. We did talk about this. We did talk about this a little bit. In previous matches where Nomad 1 is just one of those maps where it's like you can do totally fine in practice and then in matches miss on random shit because it's dependent on how good your aim is essentially. Yeah, Throne is in Nebula's corner saying the forbidden username.
Average Yai fan, Kappa.
Cheering on your boy Yai. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, we'll see how our players do on Clock Strikes. Domo, I think, put up some good scores on Nomad 1s in the previous tournament in practice, but qualifiers and in match, it's a different story. So we'll see if Nebula is going to take advantage of that. Maybe we can see an FC coming out on this cursed map.
Alright, both of them starting off with the 100%. Domo gonna dip a bit into the low 90s, but Nebula.
Why is my mommy You know exactly why it's Forbidden Throne. I don't have to explain it to you if you've been on the internet for longer than, like, 2 months. Alright, Domo's the first one to drop down in accuracy, down at 96%, but once again, he is perfectly content to throw away the accuracy for a combo. That's exactly what's going to happen. Nebula shows the first miss. But Domo's going to trade it out immediately, banking a tiny lead. But all that can change in the blink of an eye as we get into the first Ki. Alright, Domo's going to show another break in the Ki.
Pass the lead to Nebula, and there it goes, the lead.
Leads right back in Nebula's court.
Yeah, both of them kind of just like
Classic
trading blows,
Nomad 1 shenanigans is what we like to call it.
Okay, 97% to 95%.
Nebula with about 100 combo lead going into the next Ki. Right after this is an easy section, but Nebula breaks immediately. Under aims the slider.
Giving Domo a chance to catch up.
If Domo doesn't show a miss in this Ki, might be disastrous. There's an easy section coming after this with a lot of free combo that Nebula's going to be missing out on.
Yeah, and we're at the halfway point as Nebula drops again.
How the fuck does he do it? Domo defies all odds. Has the lead going into the easy section.
Yeah, Domo's just still popping off here.
You know what, Throne? I didn't say the whole username, but I suppose you can take the W there. Yeah, there's about another 100 free combo here. And Nebula's gonna have to play from behind, hope for a break from Domo. One of those random Nomad 1 breaks or nerve breaks. Gonna have to show it soon. The lead is climbing 70k and growing.
Percentages here. Nebula with a slight.
But Domo will fall, giving Nebula a window opportunity to come back in this map.
75% of the way done with the song, though. Is that gonna be
But Nebula misses immediately.
I think it's gonna close it out. I think Domo's gonna take this one with that.
The morning match debuff in full effect. The Nomad 1 RNG also not in Nebula's favor. Heads or tails, as Star puts it. Looks like the coin landed on tails today.
Crossing the 400 barrier, Domo.
Yeah, 400k. Not the highest score we've seen on this weekend, but enough to close out the first pick and a break point at that.
Yeah.
Also, y'all are trying to make a soundboard out of me. I don't know how to feel about that.
Maybe that was the worst part of the nickname or the user that you could have said.
Yeah, pretty much.
But regardless, Domo going to take the first game. Moving on to his pick.
Yeah.
So he has the chance to get a solid lead going, or Nebula can take the break pick back.
You know, Nebula's just warming up. It's morning. They can't hold their pen. This was just this was basically just friendlies. Now we get to the real show, and immediately goes for
that's
the
what we
DT.
like to see here.
Domo trying to stifle all momentum by picking the gimmicky old DT map with overlaps and linear aim galore.
Oh my god, we're jumping down to DT3 already?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, pulling out the good old nostalgic pop song.
Nostalgic, yes. This is the real TikTok. Not like the TikTok y'all.
Before it was cool. Kappa.
Too many Zoomers in the chat with their fucking
With their TikTok
Yeah.
streams. and
25K
their
viewers.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
jumping
sorry,
in.
Joseph Michael.
Yeah. It's okay. We're gonna jump
I've
into
said that
here
so
double
many
time.
times today.
We just don't understand the grind.
Oh, Domo's gonna
jump here,
misread that pattern.
60%. Nebula
He's
here
gonna Wish
at
Cave special
90%.
himself. Oh my god, Domo
Hello?
is struggling.
What's
What is
the Wish
going
Cave
on?
Special?
Will you pick this?
Oh my god, both of them
You
dropping
picked
here.
Domo!
Okay,
You
all
knew
right.
this was the Wish Cave special. And you
This is
still walked into it.
This is a huge lead on Nebula right now. Oh,
Domo's down at 68%
man.
accuracy. If you can't build up a combo soon, this might already be over.
Already this early on DT maps, which are already pretty fast, pretty quick.
Yeah, 2 minutes
Over
long
the
is this
blink of
map
an
after
eye.
DT.
Yeah,
And
but
once
Domo
again,
keeps
misreading the
breaking
pattern, there's
here.
a note under that repeat slider.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the last VOD got muted, so I'm still kind of just like keeping up the pace with the commentary.
Okay,
just in
it
case,
didn't. It didn't,
but
so.
It didn't? Okay.
Yeah, Domo's struggling on the linear aim, struggling on everything on this map, honestly. The gap is getting bigger and bigger
Oh my
as we speak.
I was just looking at the gameplay. I look down and I see Nebula score. Oh man.
Oh, Nebula's gonna break on
Ooh,
nothing, but
misreads
that's not gonna matter. The lead is 300k. There is no coming back from this, and it looks like we're gonna trade breakpoint for breakpoint. Domo, what have you done?
He's making things interesting.
What have you done? You have Wish Cave specialed yourself, my friend.
Oh man. Right.
Oh man, alright. Breakpoint for breakpoint. Yeah, momentum, he stifled his own momentum, so we're gonna see if Nebula can take advantage of this and capitalize with their next pick.
Yeah, let's see if we'll get the lead from Nebula's part on game 3 as we close out the song right now.
522k, very respectable score from Nebula. Domo, why did you do this? That is all I have to ask Domo. That is all I have to say.
I have to figure out how to get chat on my client.
It looks like they got the clip, so alright, fair enough. Fair enough. It reminds me of the time when one of my other friends, like, who left the community, tried to get me to say funny things on stream. And he was always like, when you say it, I'm gonna fucking clip it. When you say, like, the individual words, I'm gonna fucking Frankenstein this shit together.
Like one of those, like, YouTube poops?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Alright, this is the first hidden one we're gonna see in this tournament.
Okay.
Domo thought there was a
Mountain of
kindred
Fate?
spirit on the other side, a hidden hater, but unfortunately, hidden aim is something that I feel like Nebula is decently comfortable at, so.
Wait, I don't think I've heard this Toho song before.
Poor Wish. No, I'm used to it, it happens.
That's just what you have to deal with as a streamer.
Yeah. Also, what I have to deal with as a streamer is random Osu people coming into my chat when I'm actually playing the game myself and trying to get me to say inappropriate usernames. That's why I don't stream this category, by the way, unless I'm doing a tournament. And no one can say shit while I'm doing a tournament, because then I can ban them on site. Alright. Alright, yeah, this is a pretty no-mod 1-ish hidden one, just a very standard aim map. There's a little bit of awkwardness with the angles and the CS 4.3, but overall it should be a pretty high-scoring map as long as you can read hidden. But yeah.
Interesting.
First,
okay. Let's go, Sanai.
First hidden one to Sanai hidden one. Based and Toho pilled, as they say.
Ooh, let's jump into it.
Alright, Domo, infamous for not really liking hidden, already dropping down to 92% accuracy. You can see the comfort level is definitely not there for him. Meanwhile, Nebula, this is basically a mechanics map, and it's pretty low BPM jumps as well, so they'll have a grand old time on this.
Alright. Yeah, Nebula starting off really strong here with this accolade, huge accolade actually. Yeah, already just gonna make it insane.
What I'm talking about is like their actual usernames on Twitch are inappropriate, and they try to bait me into saying it. Anyway, back to the match.
Yep. Yeah, as I was saying, just the 98 to 90% act gap. Oh, Domo break. That is not what he needs right now.
Yeah, just not comfortable acting this, and it shows. It shows in his comfortability. I guess I said that backwards. He's not comfortable on this, and it shows in his act. Right, that's what I wanted to say. And he's gonna full 100 that, tapping early on basically everything.
Though.
And I think this is already signed, sealed, and delivered. Honestly.
Even at 33% in?
I mean, Domo is down at 83% accuracy. Nebula would have to have quite the meltdown for Domo to come back from this. The lead is already 165k, and it's not even halfway through the map.
Damn.
Domo's gonna break again.
Clearly, Domo just needs to channel. Clearly, Domo just needs to channel the Senai buff.
True.
Alright.
Alright, Nell and Falcon are arguing about why Falcon banned Hidden 1 in their match. Alright.
They have post-game banter.
True. It's very entertaining to watch, I'll give them that. And Nebula's just kind of cruising right now. There's not really much to say here. Hitting every single pattern in this map.
Just the lead keeps growing at 330k and counting. Domo breaking one more time there. As we are hitting the 66% mark of the song.
Oh my goodness, Nebula almost over-aimed that, but just barely stayed on the burst there.
Alright. Yeah, Nebula looking really comfortable on this for the most part.
It's all for the chat interaction, and both of them miss at the same time.
I didn't mean
Wait, Scrags, do you commentators curse Nebula?
Yes.
It happens. Nebula's still putting up 600k on this.
I'm so sorry.
Very impressive score, very commanding victory. I think it's also an S rank? I think that was a slider break, right? I'm
not sure. I just heard the squeak, and that was it from there. But still, 98.4. Oh, my game froze. Okay, we're back.
Right, yeah. So even though Nebula might be a hidden hater, looks like hidden aim is quite up their alley. Going to overaim that stream, missed there, but you know, it's fine. Drops the S rank, it's fine. Remember, in a tournament, all you have to do is be better than your opponent.
And get to the end.
I would say a 530k lead is just a little bit better than your opponent,
a little bit. Yeah, more than enough to get that second point, 2-1 on the scoreboard.
So Nebula will confirm their second pick. We'll see if Domo can fire back, but it seems like he is maybe sight reading some of this pool, question mark? Nomad 2's coming out. Versailles, okay. More Nomad from Domo.
Okay, we're back on Couche Versailles.
What is this? I hate hidden players. I think Kablaze had that on her stream for like the longest time. That's a funny
Don't worry, it's all for chat interaction equals algorithm equals just. I think you're thinking of the wrong platform, Falcon.
Yeah, that's YouTube.
Yeah.
players to ready up. Kablaze taught me to hate hidden players. You won't hear it. But the secret is that Kablaze is a hidden player. Okay. There's Sensei. Oh. Fun. Yeah, I think the only reason I know, and the reason I checked her stream was she randomly neutraled me on Twitter.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait.
Blaze.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Osu player extraordinaire. Oh, ban you in her chat right now. SMH.
I can't believe it. Mod abuse.
Doma 2 wasn't
Alright.
the pick for Domo says Throne. Okay. We'll see what happens. Domo did okay on the Noma 2s in the previous tournament, but of course, again, the pools were easier.
Already
Doesn't look
starting
like
at
he
the
can act
low,
this.
the high 80s.
Neither player right now looks like they're warmed up on tapping. Very low accuracies across the board. 87 versus 86. Gonna need to recalibrate to the rhythm of the map. And Nebula's gonna be the first one to find a substantial miss while Domo's going to hold on. Gonna take an early combo lead.
Oh, my game froze again.
Yeah, same.
My tournament client's been sabotaging me lately. Another
And Nebula's gonna
break
miss
here.
once again. I don't know if that was a Bancho break. Domo's on 420 combo. Yeah, very substantial lead here, actually.
25% of the way there. I think Nebula might still have a shot to come back, though.
Yeah, Throne, you told me that earlier, but unfortunately, when your opponent is lazy Domo, like, you can
Domo
throw
buff.
everything you know about Osu out the window.
Domo was the wild card from the last
Yes.
from the last tournament, right? Yes.
Oh my goodness, Domo is gonna break on nothing though. Comparatively easy section of the map.
Oh,
And now Nebula has the combo lead back, but it's a very slight one. It's only 150 combo up. Nebula's gonna need to see a dent in Domo's accuracy for this comeback to be as smooth as possible. But or maybe he needs another break from Domo. Another break from Domo would do it.
both players are now in the 90% AC range, starting to both get a little bit more familiar, or not more familiar, but like more back into this.
Yeah, for sure.
We reached the 66% mark.
And Domo with a pretty substantial AC lead of about 2%, but Nebula with the combo lead is going to be closing in slowly but surely. And as that combo grows, so will that score. Ever faster as the combo goes up. This is a combo game after all. Lead is only 19k now.
Oh,
Domo
double breaks! That
breaks.
might be enough. Yeah, especially 75% of the way there, unless Nebula breaks now.
Yeah, Nebula's
wait,
gonna need
wait,
to
the
see a
lead
break
is-
right now.
it's
Wait,
fighting.
it was a
Wait,
Bancho
wait,
break!
wait,
We got
the Bancho-
debated! We got debated
Oh my
by
God.
Bancho! No! It's actually
It actually
it's
was
actually
not
just even.
over. Oh
It's
wait, no,
flickering-
it's still actually very close. Oh,
It's flickering
flipping?
back and forth based only on accuracy right now. But if Nebula can hold all the way to the end, was that a real break
Oh.
from Domo?
Wait, no, Domo's still going on my screen. Oh, no, that one is a real break.
Ah, that's sad.
Okay,
All right.
damn.
All right, looks like
Domo
Nebula is going to
almost
clutch
caught
this
it
out
back.
at the end. The massive 900 combo, despite how grim it looked at the start, going to be taking this break point off of Domo. A very hotly contested map, but at the end, greater consistency prevails.
And that's going to be another break point.
Indeed.
Nebula breaking at the end, but it doesn't matter. It is right at the tail end of the song.
And now
Gonna make it
Domo.
3-1.
Domo is the one who got combo game this time. For a very, very crucial break point. And I suppose you were right, Throne. Maybe this was not the pick. But it was very close. For a while. Right. We'll see where Nebula goes next. The Hiddens are obviously exhausted. Maybe wants to go for some Hard Rock 2? Question mark? Hard Rock 3, interesting. Okay. So Hard Rock 3 is kind of like a soft alt map, but it's also AR10 and OD10, which means that it is very tough to follow the map, and also is very tough to get good accuracy on the map as well. So we'll see how our players fare on this. Domo, of course, at his peak, he is very good at the skill sets, but I don't know, maybe Qualifiers is painting a more recent story of him struggling on AR10, maybe due to lack of practice or other reasons.
Well, only one way to find out as we get ready to jump into Game 5.
Now, maybe it's nerves for the $50,000 prize pool. Are you providing that prize pool? No?
Hello?
Is that what you're saying?
Crowdfunded? No.
Crowdfunded. Okay, if there was actually a $50,000 prize pool, then I would actually approve of you throwing Falcon to the beasts in the losers bracket for street cred. You know what? That's fair.
At least then it would have been for the cash prize. But, oh, whoa, hello, what is going on with the axe?
Yeah, this
Already
is
immediately-
OD10, which means that it is incredibly difficult to hit in the 300 window of the notes. So you're going to be seeing low AC all around, and Domo's going to over-aim the slider and find the first break here.
Oh, over-aiming again there.
And the difference in their cursor movement, I feel like, kind of tells the whole story. Looks like Nebula is perfectly content with AR10. Meanwhile, Domo might not be warmed up on this, or maybe has found some struggles on this skill set in recent times. But, you know, Domo just needs to hold on to a combo. He does not hold on to a combo. Very generous of you to give so much money for this. I know right now. I know right now.
Oh,
My
man.
inflection on that statement was just so weird. Yeah, and the accuracies also tell the whole story as well. With
Nebula already
91%.
catching up to the low 90s. Domo's kind of struggling to get there. Nebula's about to hit the 100k score.
And Domo's
Domo
gonna break
breaking
once again. Yeah, one thing I neglected to mention about the Hard Rocks in the last tournament was that none of them were OD10. So this is maybe Domo's first time seeing a map with these types of stats, and the AC is not going to be pretty.
And 10 is the highest it can go, right?
Yes, without DT.
Okay.
This is actually a really strong score from Nebula right now. Holy shit, this man just plays AR10. I suppose.
Yeah, Domo, meanwhile, has a mountain to climb here as we hit the 50% mark.
Yeah. After that No Mod 1 RNG, it seems like Nebula has fully warmed up and acclimated to the match.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the morning debuff has now turned into a morning buff. Hello?
The morning buff. Which cave can I have 400? No, you can't. That's a reference to my highest point redeem, by the way, which is a troll redeem that says turn on camera.
It's gonna take a couple years to get there.
Yeah. Double decades.
Just a couple, yeah.
But yeah, I guess Nebula is the Hard Rock player to watch out for in this tourney, huh?
Oh man. Look at that,
Okay,
91%.
then.
About to
Still
hit
holding on
400.
to the combo here. I know this is like
400,
low star
there it
rating,
is.
but... Oh, finally
Oh,
goes
there's
down,
the
but not
break.
before putting up 444k on this. Incredibly impressive showing from Nebula here, showing off the power creep of this tournament when Domo was the Hard Rock player to beat in the last tournament. Unfortunately, not the case this time. And Tourney Client is briefing.
Yeah. Let's see. We're past the 75% mark. Will we see? Can we see a 500k?
It's very well within the realm of possibility. The low AC is going to make it difficult to get there, though. But if Nebula holds for the rest of the map, it's going to be 500k.
Alright, hitting those notes. Clicking these circles to the beat. As
Yeah,
it's
this is
closing
that is
in.
what you're supposed to do in Osu the video game. Yes.
And there it
Yeah,
is,
there it is,
500k.
500k from Nebula on this pick. Unfortunately, there really wasn't much to talk about during this map. Honestly, Domo just, I feel like, is getting gapped. The power creep is real. And Nebula's going to be one of the first to usher it in. 519k on an OD10 AR10 map. That's, basically no one before this could play properly.
Really?
I think it was played during Nell vs. Falcon, and, that was a struggle fest, I think.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, nerves, you know. No Mod 4 is coming out. Domo's going to be leaning into the slow tech. Okay, fair enough.
Okay. What do you think about this pick, Wish?
Domo did take some points on this last time, but I don't think this is like a skill set he's super comfortable in, especially since this is a lot harder than some of the early stage No Mod 4s in the last tournament that Domo won on. Almost got you that time, says Domo. This No Mod 4 is fun. Low BPM is definitely a bit annoying for some people. Don't worry, that's not going to be the case next round. I knew exactly what you were going for.
Damn,
Okay,
I
they're
can't
ready.
believe Yaimito Genshin Impact just woke up.
She was his mother.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay. Jokes aside, we're getting into the No Mod 4.
And this is one of the short ones, right?
Yes, only 2 minutes
Yeah.
long, but quite a bit of difficulty packed into this map. Slider patterns, the squiggly bursts, whole package when it comes to tech, honestly.
Okay. Well, I was about to say Nebula dropped a bit in act percentage, but Domo.
Yeah, Domo. Yeah,
now
he's
losing the
perfectly
act battle.
content to throw away act for combo here.
Let's see
Just
how well
gonna-
it works out for him in the long run.
Yeah. For sure. What do you think about this pick, Throne? Okay, I guess I don't.
no!
I guess maybe I don't need your opinion on it. I think this pick is not going very well for our friend Domo here. Dropping down to
Rough.
84% accuracy, getting completely sidelined by the squiggles.
Halfway point.
Fire
About
cursor?
a 100k gap.
I think this is just like a public use tournament skin that Dio made or something. And I was like, okay, this is nice, so I'll just use it. Yeah, Nebula wins these.
Ooh, yeah,
Not the
look at
greatest
that
act in the
lead.
world, but still has the combo, and that's all that matters right now. Domo is struggling. Yeah, this pick definitely did not go his way whatsoever. Not like some of the more contested No Mod 4s of the previous tournament. I think the star rating of this is getting a little bit too high. I think I saw something similar happen during the show match on No Mod 4 there, and I feel like that might have been foreshadowing of Domo's struggles on tech when it comes to things that have a higher skill cap than what appeared in early rounds in the Summer Cup. And that is showing pretty starkly right now as Nebula goes ahead and just casually FCs this map. You know, top score.
Damn.
Yeah,
And that's another breakpoint, right?
top score. And yes, that is another breakpoint.
Okay. All right. Wow. Just that one score, or just that one round, and then Nebula said, "Okay, my turn."
And then Domo never got another turn.
Ooh, but we haven't seen the Domo special pulled out that much this round.
That is true. But where would he be able to find the points from here? And it's also Nebula's pick, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Domo, I've seen Domo win these.
Not from 5-1. No.
Oh, well, I mean, I meant like at least like winning on the opponent's pick.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Noma 3 coming out. You know what to do. Alright. What's the password? What's the password, Domo and Nebula? Do you know the password?
A password?
Yeah, there's a password whenever you pick this map.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. It took me a bit.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer. Domo. Doing the elementary school calculator thing.
Extremely loud, incorrect buzzer showing up in chat.
Alright, both players have lost this round. They're both disqualified for not saying shoutouts to Ruby Hexagon after picking this map. It's over. I've already disqualified Dama for this, and now Nebula and Domo are also disqualified. It's fucking over.
Oh, did J Karate get it?
Yeah, J Karate got it in the 11th hour, basically. All Gale Alien, says Throne.
Okay.
Who the hell's Gale?
Alright, jumping in. Domo already finding a break and an act drop here at 83, 84. Kind of climbing back. Oh! There.
Yeah, struggle fest for Domo right now on this Nomad 3. This is not a skill set that he's very particularly known for. And also, this is CS5, which means that the circles are smaller, making the aim a lot more uncomfortable as well. And Nebula's just going to cruise up at 98%.
So when does the CS get low or high enough where it becomes, I can't believe it's not Hard Rock?
I feel like this is kind of like, because most maps are CS4, after Hard Rock CS 5.2, so it's like similar to this basically.
Okay.
But a little bit smaller. And yeah, this is tough to watch. Oh my god.
The 10% act gap.
10% act gap, and
200K
Nebula's
score
still
gap.
on the FC. Goodness.
They're still going halfway mark. Alright, Domo, if you want to pull out the Domo special, it has to be now.
I mean, I feel like there is no special move that can make Domo climb out of this giant hole that he's dug himself.
Guys, we need to wake up Yai again.
It's a 408k lead. 408k lead, and not even at the end of the map. This is, yeah, Nebula kind of just putting on a show here. Maybe Nomad 3 is his skill set. Goodness.
Alright, closing out
I feel like
the
he might
song.
beat my showcase score on this. Alright, a few more alt patterns to hit.
Okay, but can they go all the way?
Don't commentators curse it, just let it happen.
I know. I didn't want to say the commentators.
No! No! Not like this. Top score by a landslide, though.
I will never recover from this.
Scrags, I can't believe you've done this.
I picked the entertaining route, and I wanted to say something witty, and it wasn't worth it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, we believe in the Domo reverse sweep
Crisis
losers
failed the
run.
Domo fan club. I think I failed the Nebula fan club as well.
Failing all the fan clubs. It's truly and utterly over. Alright, Nebula, newcomer to my tournament series, taking the first match over Domo, moving on to fight Zokai in round 1.5, which is a match that might or might not happen.
Zokai said that in the chat that they're here.
I'm gonna ping Nebula so that they see this message. We can run the match right now, or we can run it at a later time.
But yeah, GG's to both players.
Indeed. Alright, let's take a look at the bracket now. All of the round 1, or the first round matches have been completed. Now we are going to be waiting on round 1.5, which is Aoyan versus Nell tomorrow morning. And then we have Zokai versus Nebula. Maybe Nell, maybe tomorrow. And Lesby versus Domo, which is also happening tomorrow. So we're going to wait for Nebula to decide whether or not they want to play the match right now. Okay, they're scheduling now, so we're just gonna chill. Okay, so it seems like Nebula wants to play later.
Okay, that's fair.
If Yai wins, I take partial credit because I woke him. Yeah. Yeah, this was the true origin of Throne Save Me. Because Throne saved Nebula from disqualification.
And Nebula was saved.
But yeah, looks like they're scheduling for... So Zokai says that he's free up to 3 p.m. Central tomorrow, which is 21 UTC, or 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. So, we will just wait on that. But yeah, I think in either case, this is probably going to be the last match of the evening.
Alright.
Thank y'all for watching, I suppose, unless they decide to play at like 1 a.m. my time or something, in which case I guess I'm commentating a 1 a.m. match now.
Alright, see you guys at 4 in the morning.
Oh boy, 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Gonna have a Krabby Patty at the side. Ready to watch and commentate Wish Cave's Winter Wonderland.
Hell yeah. And Domo's gonna be fighting Throne, so Domo gets the 1-2 punch, unfortunately. It's the 1-2 punch of Nebula and the person who woke Nebula up.
Oh man. Now Domo knows who to talk to.
A rough journey ahead of him if he is to make that the fabled losers bracket run, but if anyone can do it, it's him. I feel like Domo definitely did not make like the correct pick. I don't think he practiced. He didn't make some of the correct picks. I think Noma 2 was fine. I think DT could have been a better angle to play into, or like the other DTs, because he did well on those, and the difficulty between that and the ones that he did well in the previous tournament are not like very different.
They almost started off pretty strong with that break point, but everything kind of just swung to Nebula's momentum after they took the break point back.
12 p.m. EST. That is Aoyan. That's... Oh, wait, what's this now? Still fine to do it. I just have to choose which one to stream. Yeah, Throne is ready to take on Domo. Alright. I think, yeah, they're not going to schedule it for any time right now, so... yeah, I will end stream right now. Oh! Ruby is still playing PMD, so I'll send y'all over to her, and then I'll also maybe hop on BC if they will have me again. Which is where I was. Which is where I was before.
More Wish Cave content.
Yeah, I basically hopped off that stream to like do this tourney match, and now we're going full circle. All right. Alright. Okay, to make up for not shouting out Ruby Hexagon during the match, the raid message is going to be shout out to Ruby Hexagon. Okay. See y'all later.
See ya. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
See y'all tomorrow.
Follow the twitch.tv/wishcave. And subscribe too. Drop your primes.
Subscribe to Scraggy King 20.
On YouTube.